not been too clever. Seeing a lot of players being linked with Real Madrid, strikers in the last few weeks in the papers.
And the Athletic Bilbao goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga has been linked with a January move for what would be about 20 million. Oscar de Marcos switches from midfield to right back. Aymeric Laporte misses his first game of the season because of suspension. Acheta is back into the team. Rico Itarraspe experience in the holding midfield positions, and further forward as well with Raul Garcia and Suzaeta in their games. Arguably his strongest 11. Gareth Bale's injured again, though. That's the bad news. Returned to the team for half an hour of the Copa del Rey game, but hurt his calf, so he's out again. Keylor Navas is back. He played in the Copa del Rey. It's his first league game for a while. A direct comparison tonight with Kepa. Sergio Ramos returns. He'll be wearing a face mask. Interesting one against the likes of Raul Garcia and Adriz, who don't shy away from the odd challenge. Luka Modric for Lucas Vazquez. Benzema and Ronaldo up front, with Isco probably just UAE to play again in the World Club Cup, which they will be hoping to retain.
Oh, look at this.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Got Benzema one side, Isco the other. It's gone to Isco, and Isco delivers, and Benzema! Oh, it's off the post. Goodness. So close, so slick from Real Madrid.
He uses pace, I think, more. There's the chest control from Karim Benzema. Kepa's beat. It hits the post, and
Benzema's only got 5 in all competitions. Raul Garcia floats it in towards Iñaki Williams, who was on the slide. Offside anyway.
Oh, I do like Iñaki Williams. I'm not sure if he's a right winger or he's a centre forward. He's got a lot of pace. He's slightly, maybe inches offside there as he toe pokes that one towards goal. But he has.
Thing goes on. It will get physical again. Here's De Marcos. Nicely done by Athletic. The cross is decent. And the reach with the header. And it's pushed away by Keylor Navas.
One or not. It's a free kick. It's good play. But then it's the petulance afterwards when he kicks it away.
They call this tactical ignoring, Jerry.
Yeah, that's a smart header on a tight angle. He uses the power of the cross really well. And Keylor Navas gets down very well. And I agree with you. I don't like a goal. He's got the ability to bend this around the wall.
Here is Ronaldo. It's not a bad effort. It really fizzed.
But I always say the first criteria when you're taking a free kick is hit the target. Got to hit the target, and he hasn't been hitting the target. His confidence has been pretty low. And that's well wide of the mark.
Worst ever goal-scoring season.
Yeah. He's giving it away cheaply. Oh, they're lucky they've got it back.
Dani Carvajal looking for Benzema. And Toni Kroos can shoot for goal. And again,
scrappy, hasn't it? Lots of mistakes.
I think passionate is the word we use, Jerry, when we're being kind.
Well, look at this.
Here's Williams. Williams into the penalty area. It's a good save by Keylor Navas. The referee had a look across at his assistant. It was definitely a save from the Costa Rican keeper.
It was John, definitely. But it was he was onside as well. You watch this little one too. He's onside, one touch, and hits the target. And it's a good save. Keylor Navas makes an excellent save. This one he pushes round the post to the right-hand side.
Year to year. Rico standing offside. Raul Garcia standing offside. Now comes the movement. Suzaeta clips it in. And it was Raul Garcia around the back, and he tried to find Adriz. He just couldn't stretch out a leg quickly enough.
Well, that's a good free kick. Great ball into the far post. Knocked back into the danger area. You can see here. Is he offside? Well, I'd love to see him put it in the back of the net and see what happens. Clever ball knocked in by Markel Suzaeta. And as Raul Garcia puts it across, and he gets a touch on
this. Carvajal to the byline. He's pulled it back. And Toni Kroos.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's left-footed, and it's a long way wide, I think, in the end from Toni Kroos.
Well, he worked hard to get it on the overlap and to get the ball to the byline and cut it back. Benzema was winding up to have the shot. It takes a deflection from the defender, falls to Toni Kroos. Well, he's not far away. Left foot, he's a two-footed player. He hits it cleanly, and it's inches wide of the far post. Good football from Real Madrid. You see it better from this angle, and that is what, 2 inches wide.
It's closer than I gave him credit for, I must say. De Marcos still well to leave it, actually.
But still, the point I'm going to make, John, 30 minutes gone.
Defending. Isco tries to come up this near side to Marcelo. And this goes in the area, so's Ronaldo. Ronaldo pulls the trigger, and it's wide of that near post.
Well, that's a good chance, I have to say, John. Good chance, and right-footed cross coming in from the left-hand side from Marcelo was better than the previous crosses. There's a little flick on coming in here, you'll see it just there, and it falls kindly for Ronaldo. Right foot on this left foot, doesn't hit the target. And you can see he's a man who's not at the top of his game. He's not in good form here. He controls it with his right inside Balenciaga, and it's way off the mark. And he's disappointed. He knows he can do better. He just needs a break. He needs.
And then try and get the last second swap over. He's rolled instead to Luka Modric. He had to take a touch. Benzema now puts it in. Varane with a header. And it's blocked in front of the keeper. Well, that was hard work for Zinedine Zidane and his men. Athletic. Nunez to Rico. Balenciaga onside here, Suzaeta, and it's cut back to Adariz and saved by Keylor Navas. I think he was grateful to see it run away towards Varane. Now Balenciaga.
Think of him though for the control of ball. You can see he pushes into the back of Sergio Ramos and he peels off and goes down. That's the strike. That's a great strike. Hits the target there. Cut back well, Suzaeta, and you can see the strike here coming up from Adariz. That's a
again.
Great ball.
Not a bad looking cross, and Raul Garcia goes down in the penalty area. He's
form.
Is that a deliberate kick by Ramos? That's what we're looking at there. Rico to Williams. Ramos backtracking into the area. It's deflected, and Suzaeta is there. His first touch is over the goalkeeper, and then the second one came off a Real Madrid player, and it's a corner.
Well, super piece of play on the counter-attack from Athletic Bilbao. And Iñaki Williams does really well. The ricochet falls kindly. The keeper manages to get a half a touch on it. Let's have a look, see. Does he? Yeah, right foot. Or right hand.
Yeah,
the one on this side net.
It was Williams twisting and turning.
Oh,
now it's through. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Stop. And they're asking a question. Very brave play from Luka Modric, but wow. Acheta very committed. I do like Acheta, I have to say. He's been great today.
Isco cranking up the pressure. And Ronaldo!
Oh my goodness.
Terrific effort by Cristiano Ronaldo. He had to improvise something in a tight space. Wow. So frustrated that he didn't score.
Fabulous skill, wasn't it? Great skill. I don't know if it's who he was looking to do, but what a great strike. Is it the foot of the post it hits? It's a foot of the post. It's a clean as a whistle. Kepa's beaten, and it clips the outside of the post. Well, that's Benzema.
Goes after the return pass. He will get there, but he's wide. Now Marcelo beaten away by Kepa.
But I'm so impressed with the way they've defended here. Athletic Bilbao's getting bodies in the way. They're closing and pressing.
Decided instead to go to Carvajal, and it's in towards Ramos, punched away by Kepa, and then the shot by Marcelo fizzed wide.
I still think it's better in the last 10-15 minutes from Real Madrid. They've certainly upped the tempo, asking more questions. That's a good ball in. Goalkeeper comes out, claims it. Shot from Marcelo way off the mark on his favourite left foot. Should have done better for me. That's a good ball in from Carvajal. Danny Carvajal pushing forward every opportunity. Conditions are getting worse, John.
Is jumping for the ball. It's quite a sight. Here's Marcelo. And up goes Ronaldo again. His header is wide again.
Yeah, it's getting better. Decent crosses. Doesn't get to the byline, but puts on a good cross and Adariz looking to put all the hopes of Real Madrid climbing up the table. If he could score a goal. And there again we see another
And he's gone.
play.
Sergio Ramos has not seen out the game. A red card. How predictable was it that that clash between Ramos and Adariz would end up with one of them being sent off? Sergio Ramos goes, his 19th red card in the Liga games for Real Madrid, 24 overall. He argues with the referee, and the man in the mask returning from injury tonight will be having a little break again.
Again, there's an awful lot of play acting goes on for me, and he has a look over his just across him there. I think he makes the most of the situation again. He jumps, gets his arm up. I think there's contact.
Points again, a fourth draw. It's a better result for Athletic.